Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to think for a moment about the last time somebody hurt you. Maybe it was someone close. Maybe it was someone you trusted. Maybe it was someone you believed in. And out of nowhere, their words, their actions, their silence cut you like a knife. Now, most people, they react. They shout back, they defend, they curse. They let anger take the wheel. But today, I want to challenge you to do something different. When someone hurts you, never react. Respond with power, not emotion. Because the moment you react, you hand over your power. You give them the remote control to your peace of mind. You allow their behavior to dictate your destiny. And you were not put on this earth to be controlled by the pain other people cause. You were put here to rise above it. See, life will test you. People will disappoint you. Sometimes the very ones you help will turn around and hurt you. You'll pour your heart out to people who don't even bring a cup to receive it. But hear me, don't react. Because when you react, you step into their storm. When you respond with wisdom, you stand firm in your peace. You see, reacting is emotional. Responding is intentional. Reacting is the language of pain. Responding is the voice of power. And I've learned through every betrayal, every setback, every wound that didn't bleed but burned, I've learned that the strongest person in the room is not the one who shouts the loudest. It's the one who stays calm when the world tries to pull them out of character. Some of you are losing your joy because you keep reacting. Somebody talks about you, you react. Somebody lies on you, you react. Somebody leaves you, you react. And every reaction drains your peace, your energy, your focus. You're giving your power away in small pieces, one reaction at a time. I want you to take it back. Take your peace back. Take your focus back. Take your strength back. Because you can't walk into your destiny carrying yesterday's pain. Listen to me. You're not obligated to participate in every argument you're invited to. You don't have to attend every fight that shows up at your door. You don't have to pick up every insult that's thrown your way. Some battles are designed to distract you from your blessing. So when someone hurts you, remember this: silence is not weakness. It's mastery. When you refuse to react, you force the other person to confront their own behavior without your emotional fuel. They can't feed on your outrage. They can't feed on your pain. You cut off the oxygen supply to their chaos. And I know it's hard. It's hard not to react when you feel disrespected. It's hard not to react when someone missees your kindness. It's hard not to react when you know they were wrong and you were right. But I'm telling you, you can't climb if you're busy throwing stones at every dog that barks. Let them bark. Keep walking. Let them talk. Keep growing. Let them doubt you. Keep shining. You don't owe an explanation to anyone who's committed to misunderstanding you. People will hurt you because they're hurting. They will project their pain, their insecurities, their jealousy, their confusion. And it'll come dressed as criticism, betrayal, gossip, rejection. But don't take it personally. They're fighting battles you can't see. You see, the moment you stop reacting, you start understanding. You start seeing pain in people instead of malice. You start realizing that hurt people, but healed people heal people. Don't join the cycle of pain by reacting. Break it by responding with grace. Now, I know what you're thinking. Les, that's easier said than done. And you're right, it is. But you don't build strength in comfort. You build it in resistance. You don't grow patience when everyone's treating you right. You grow it when everything in you wants to fight back. And you choose peace instead. You learn self-control not in calm waters, but in the storm. And every time you hold your peace, you're training your spirit to be unshakable. I remember when someone betrayed me. I mean, truly betrayed me. It broke something inside of me. My first instinct was to react, to lash out, to let them know what they'd done. But then something whispered inside, Les, don't give them your energy. Use it to build your future. And that's what I did. Instead of fighting them, I fed my purpose. Instead of reacting to them, I redirected my pain into power. And let me tell you something. Pain is a teacher. It will teach you who you are. It will reveal what you can handle. It will strip you down to your essence and say, now who are you without the applause, without the validation, without the approval? When someone hurts you, that's the universe's way of asking, will you rise or will you react? See, there's a difference between reacting to pain and responding to purpose. Reaction is temporary. It's a burst of fire that burns fast and fades. But a response is strategy. It's a decision made in wisdom, not emotion. You can't build your destiny with reactions. You build it with responses. Every time someone hurts you, you've got a choice. You can become bitter, or you can become better. You can react and feed your pain, or you can respond and feed your growth. Now, let's be real. Some people want to see you react. They want to see you lose your cool, because your reaction validates their actions. It makes them feel powerful. But when you stay calm, when you refuse to be moved, it frustrates their expectations. They can't control someone who's in control of themselves. The highest level of strength is emotional discipline. When you can smile under pressure, when you can stand still when others provoke you, when you can bless those who curse you, forgive those who wrong you, and keep walking toward your purpose. That's power. That's freedom. Because you see, revenge feels good for a moment, but peace lasts forever. You don't have to show up to prove them wrong. Let your results do that. You don't have to shout to be heard. Let your success be your voice. You don't have to fight to be respected. Time has a way of revealing truth. And listen, time is your ally. Someone wrongs you if they lie on you. If they betray you, just wait. The truth has legs. It will stand. Lies are temporary. Truth is eternal. Never react. Just observe. Let life expose what needs to be exposed. Now, I'm not telling you to be passive. I'm not saying ignore injustice. I'm saying don't let your emotions make decisions your wisdom should make. There's a difference between being quiet and being wise. You can address something without reacting. You can confront an issue without losing your peace. That's maturity. That's power under control. You see, life is not about what happens to you. It's about what happens in you when it happens. Your reaction determines your elevation. When people hurt you, they want to bring you down to their level. Don't go there. Stay high. Keep your frequency elevated. Because when you stay high, you can see farther. You can see the bigger picture. Sometimes rejection is redirection. Sometimes pain is preparation. Sometimes what feels like betrayal is actually protection. And you'll never see that if you're too busy reacting. You know, when I was younger, I used to think that strength was about fighting back. But the older I got, the more I realized that strength is about restraint. Because anybody can throw a punch, but it takes real power to hold one back. Anybody can curse someone out, but it takes discipline to speak life into people who tried to kill your spirit. Anybody can walk away angry, but it takes wisdom to walk away peaceful. Never react. Respond, because when you react, you let your emotions drive. And emotions, my friend, have no GPS. They'll take you places you never meant to go. I want you to remember something. People's behavior toward you is their story. Your response is yours. When someone hurts you, don't rewrite your story to match their chapter. Keep writing your own. With grace, with power, with peace. You don't have to teach them a lesson. Life will. You don't have to make them regret it. Time will. You don't have to seek justice. Karma's got perfect vision. Just stay in your lane. Keep building. Keep becoming. Keep shining. Because eventually those who hurt you will look back and realize they didn't break you. They built you. They refined you. They helped you discover your strength. I've learned this. The people who hurt you are often the ones who push you toward your destiny without even knowing it. They don't realize that by closing one door, they forced you to find another, one that led to your purpose. So don't waste your pain. Don't waste your tears. Don't waste your energy trying to get even. Use it to get better. Turn your heartbreak into hustle. Turn your disappointment into discipline. Turn your rejection into redirection, because every time you don't react, you're saving energy for something greater. You're saying, I'm not going to let this moment define me. I'm going to define it. You're saying, I'm not reacting to pain. I'm responding to purpose. Listen, I don't care what they said. I don't care what they did. I don't care who walked away. Your destiny is not tied to anyone who left. Your peace is not dependent on anyone's apology. Your worth is not determined by anyone's opinion. When someone hurts you, they reveal who they are, not who you are. So don't react. Just observe, adjust, evolve. And when people come back later, when they see your growth, your success, your peace, you won't even have to say, I told you so. Your peace will speak louder than any reaction ever could. There's a time to speak and a time to be silent. There's a time to fight and a time to let go. Wisdom knows the difference. When you choose not to react, you choose growth, you choose control, you choose destiny over drama, because drama feeds the ego, peace feeds the soul. And I don't know about you, but I'd rather sleep at night than win an argument. I'd rather have peace in my heart than have the last word. You can't buy peace. You can't fake peace. Peace comes from knowing that no matter what people do, no matter what they say, no matter who tries to hurt you, you are still in control of you. That's the real victory. Never react, because reaction is a chain. It keeps you tied to the very pain you're trying to escape. But when you stop reacting, you break that chain, you walk free. Free from needing their approval. Free from trying to prove your worth. Free from the trap of emotional control. And when you reach that level of freedom, nothing, and I mean nothing, can shake you. You become untouchable, unbothered, unmoved. Because your peace no longer depends on what happens outside. It comes from what you've built inside. So the next time someone hurts you, pause. Breathe, don't react, don't post, don't text, don't call. Just breathe. Ask yourself, what's the lesson here? What is life trying to teach me right now? And then choose your response, not from your pain, but from your power. Because your reaction is their victory. But your calm is your crown. You wear that calm like armor. You walk into every situation knowing, I am too powerful to be moved by pain. I am too focused to be distracted by nonsense. I am too destined to be delayed by drama. Never react, because the one who stays calm controls the conversation. The one who stays calm leads the room. The one who stays calm wins the war. And if you can learn to master your emotions, you will master your life. Because life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you respond to it. Never react. If someone hurts you, stand tall, breathe deep, smile inside. You're not losing, you're learning. You're not breaking, you're building. You're not finished. You're just getting started. So hold your peace, keep your power, and remember, silence is not the absence of words, it's the presence of strength. Thank you